Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona.
Hi guys, I'm Victoria and I'm the creator of Krafted by Koko, and this is another studio vlog in our home office where we create our budgeting, cash stuffing, and planning goodies for you all. And there's a lot to do today. I feel like every weekend there's just a lot that needs to get done. So yeah, we're going to go through it together. I'm so excited that you're here. If you're new, welcome. And if you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back and spending some time with me. Just a quick update. Brent is currently taking Koko and Kinsley to the vet. It's actually just Kinsley that has some shots that she needs today. Hopefully he'll remember to take them to a brown dog to get them a little pup cup. If not, we might have to go later, because that is like a little treat that we do for them after their shots. I want them to know, like, once you are done with your shots, you get like a little treat. So anyway, he's going to do that. So I thought I'd go ahead and get started on the vlog because there is a lot to do today, and he'll be back in a little bit and has a lot of work to do. We kind of changed up the office a little bit and we have some new additions. But for today's vlog, I was thinking about how I would film this last night because I don't really like prep these things in advance. Hopefully as I get, more comfortable doing YouTube videos, I might not seem so scatterbrained. I have to do a lot of restocking of just the shop. I have like a lot of supplies in my little nook over here. You guys are used to me filming probably over in that nook. I thought I'd change it up today, but I need to like restock all my laminate. I need to fold more packaging paper. Yeah, there's just a lot. So I created a little list of what we need to do. And we're also going to use this weekend to finalize the doggy bag items. And also we have a spring launch at the end of this month that we're going to be doing. I'm going to first take you over to this new like planner pad that I got from actually Walmart. I think it was like $5. I was in there picking up a few things on the run and I saw that it was on clearance and I'm like, wow, let me try this out and see if it'll be useful. So I'm going to show you kind of what I'm using to help plan right now. That might change depending on how I feel that this goes. So this is all new. So let me take you over here. Okay. As I was saying just now, I need to restock all of these supplies right here in this Amazon box. So I need to unpackage all that stuff. And then also I need to fold more sheets of this packing paper and have it available for me up here because I use like, this is just like a standard like bathroom, like rod for like your towels and stuff. But I use that to go ahead and pre-fold all of my paper. And so it's ready for the week. And yeah, so I need to do that. And then I was also thinking, look at these poor plants. Like, this is sad. I need to be a better plant mom and take care of them. I'm going to show you the monstera behind me. It's so bad right now. So this is my other monstera plant. The one you just saw, the smaller one. That one is like a baby Swiss, I think. I'm not sure exactly the type, but you can see, like, look at this. This is just sad. And she's all like tucked in the corner. She just needs a full makeover, but maybe today I'll get to at least cleaning up the dead leaves because I need Brent's help. Probably taking this, I don't know. I redid the soil last year, so I might just need to fertilize. I'm not really sure. I do need to do something about it. And same thing with this little guy over here. Like, this is just sad. I have not been a good plant mom. I thought before we get into all of the small business vlogging that I'd share just like a quick update with you on my life. I don't really share a lot like on social media, especially like short form content, like things in my life outside of like my shop and stuff. So I thought maybe YouTube would be the best place to kind of like update you on some of those things. But it was my birthday last month, and a few weeks ago, I went to Charleston to visit my sister because I had a doctor's appointment with a specialty doctor down there. I've been having some like health issues, which especially, I guess, I've just been having some health issues. I don't know if I want to get into all the details about it just because I want my vlog to be like uplifting and happy, but it is like real life. Like I have things going outside of just, you know, all the things happening here at Crafted by Koko. So I thought I'd share a little bit about that. And I've been having some health issues pertaining especially to my thyroid. I went to go see a specialist in Charleston, South Carolina, who my mom actually recommended from like a friend or something like that. And they were fantastic. And we figured out my numbers and like worked on all that. But they did notice when they did an ultrasound that I have a nodule, which I heard is like, she told me is not super uncommon for this autoimmune disease that I found out I have. So actually next week on Wednesday, I'm going back to Charleston because they need to take a biopsy of this nodule, which she said 99% of the time is benign. So really happy to hear that news. The timing, these trucks out here, y'all, I'm telling you. The timing couldn't be perfect for me to go get that biopsy done. I'm going to get it done next Wednesday, and I can actually stop through Myrtle Beach on my way to Charleston and visit my mom. And for those of y'all that don't know, my dad passed away last year in October, and don't really want to talk about it too much because it'll get me emotional, but his birthday is Tuesday, March 17th. So I will be able to go down to Myrtle Beach, spend the day with my mom and have dinner with her. And then after dinner, like later that night, go to Charleston, stay the night with my sister, and then the next morning get a biopsy done. So my husband's going to come with me. I'm really excited that he's able to take off of work so we can be together. And yeah, so I think it should all be good. I'm really excited to be around my family. I'm absolutely obsessed with my family, and should be a nice little trip and hopefully get some good news while we're there. Outside of that, the other thing that's going on in my life is all this health scare stuff has made me think more about, you know, my health, and I need to get my together. Okay. Let me just say that. Okay. I have been needing to do that for a long time. I'm sitting down all day long, and then I come over here into the studio after work and I'm sitting all day long. Basically, I'm just sitting down too much. I need to get my body moving. And even though we do walk with the girls and do like activity with them, it's not enough. And I absolutely love the gym. I love exercise. I love being physically active. But when you're out here in the country, there isn't like a lot of options. Previously, I lived in Wilmington, which is like 30 minutes from here. And there was like an F45. I had done CrossFit. I love lifting heavy. I just love feeling powerful and strong and seeing like the numbers of weights that I can lift go up, or like the number of pounds I can lift go up. But I haven't really gotten back into it, because we're out here in the country now and there's not really a gym. At least I didn't think there was a gym that was like that here. And then also, oh, hold on. Brent is FaceTiming me. Hey, babe. Oh my God. Is Koko in the room too?
Yeah.
Hold on.
For support. We're just waiting in the room.
Okay, you're on the YouTube vlog right now.
Nice.
Yeah. So Brent is at the vets with Koko and Kinsley. How are you, baby girls? Mommy's right here. Mommy loves you. Mommy
I think the vet's about to come in.
Okay. All right. Give Kinsley kisses. I love you.
Please come say hi. I love you.
All right. Love you too. Bye. He is the best dog ever. So I checked out this gym downtown this past week, and it is super affordable to do personal training there. And the person that is training me is actually like a nationally ranked power lifter. So it's like, how did I not know this was here? Like, I've been hiding under a rock, or it's been hiding under a rock, or whatever the saying is. There's another truck. So yeah, I worked out Wednesday and Thursday with him this past week. And then our plan is to work Monday through Friday every day for an hour together. And I'm so excited about that. That's quite a lot to jump from 0 exercise to an hour every single day, Monday through Friday. But I'm already feeling like the soreness in my legs. I'm feeling amazing. It feels so good. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'd update you guys on that little part of my life. I'm really excited about this because it's just going to help me overall just be healthier and feel better and have more energy. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. This had me thinking about, exercising and like being fit and also being like fit with finances. I feel that sometimes those things can be hand in hand. Like when I'm organized in life, I'm organized across like everything, exercising, my finances, also like my home. And so it's like this, like sometimes like there can be one thing out of check. Sometimes it's like all things are out of check. Like you need to get everything together. And I've buttoned up my finances. That's been like something I've been like really, really working on. And I wouldn't say it's buttoned up because it's like a work in progress, but I've been trying so hard to like save and not feel that rain cloud over my head. But in the meantime, I'm not focusing on the other side of that part of my life, which is like my health and my fitness. And I know as I get older that is something that is like money can't buy, And so I really need to like get that in check. And so I was just curious thinking about it and thought I'd mention it to y'all if anybody else feels that way. Like if anybody else feels that like sometimes it's all out of whack, sometimes you're getting one thing together, but like when you're trying on all things and moving things forward in every single way, like that's when you feel your best. And I feel like even just exercising just twice this past week, I'm already feeling like so much brighter. And it could be because the sun's coming out and it's staying out later and it's warmer out too. I don't know, but I'm just feeling like so much better that I'm like taking that next step. And I think I felt similarly when I started doing that with my finances. And I think for me, those two things in my life have always been like hard to stay consistent in. And yeah, I'm just curious to see if anybody else has like similar like issues or lines of thinking. So anyway, thought I'd share. And yeah, let's get into our actual plans for today because I keep blabbing on, but that's a little bit about like the behind the scenes of my life outside of just like these studio vlogs. We are going to go over exactly what we need to do today. I might not film the whole process because there's a lot and sometimes I can't just film everything, but I'm going to take you along with me at least for today and maybe tomorrow. As you know, I work a full-time job, so the weekends are where I get a lot of my work done. And yeah, so let's get into what needs to get done today. Okay, as I said, I got this little planner from Walmart for like $5. And I thought what I do to use it is because I'm not really like super like organized when it comes to my social media, like my short form content or even my YouTube. I'm trying to be, but I have a monthly like overview calendar that I use on my computer, but I wanted something more like physical that I could use. That's more of like this pad. So it's just like a little notepad that I can use. And so this week I basically put like what I'm going to be doing for my social media. And then for the weekend, I put a little to-do list down here. So today we need to, and it might not even be all today or tomorrow or all today, but it could be from today and tomorrow. I need to batch content. I need to film YouTube. So check, we've already started filming for YouTube. Kinsley needs to go to the vet, which Brent's already there. The Shopify counter, if you watched the last YouTube video, we could not get it together. So we need to look into that again. And then also we need to finalize our spring designs and finalize our doggy bag designs. So that is on the to-do list today. And then over here, I just have a little notepad of some things that I need to make with the Cricut. I don't have like an actual like specific place where I keep the Cricut at my desk. So I like to batch everything at once if it needs to be cut. So I like to get that a little ahead of time. So anyway, it's not like fully, this is my first week using it. So it's not like fully like worked out, but hopefully it'll help me. If not, maybe I can put it on the other desk over there and Brent can at least use it to help him. I'm not sure. So we're going to give it a go and see how it goes. Okay, before we start working on the finalizing of the spring launch and doggy bag, which I won't be able to show you because I don't know when this YouTube video is going to post, I need to fold some paper. So we're going to get going on that. Okay, so I've already started on this, obviously, and I just now thought, why am I not filming this with my phone so I can have some short form content too, since today I need a batch content. So I'm gonna grab my phone, set it up, and then film this as well for like maybe a short or a story or something like that. Okay, so all of the paper is folded that I want to do for today. And now we're going to head over to my cubby. We're going to restock a few things. And yeah, then we can start working on some Cricut stuff because I think that's the next thing I want to do after I restock everything. Okay, so I have two filing cabinets over here, and the right one over here you can see on this side near my actual like monitor is where I keep a lot of my cellophane bags. So I'm gonna restock. These are, I believe they're 4x9 cellophane bags, and I use a lot of these for my cash envelopes. And if you didn't know, I do have an Amazon storefront that I set up. So if you're a small business and wanting some ideas for packaging or different small business things that you may see in my studio, please go take a look at it, and maybe you'll find something that you need. Over here behind me where I normally sit are these little baskets, and I use them for my bubble mailers go in here along with like my different cardboard, like letter, or I guess these would be more for like A5 size. I also have bubble mailers for A5, but I have these down here along with my bubble mailers, and I used the last bubble mailer last night, so I need to restock this basket up. These extra bubble mailers, I'm not going to cram into this basket right here, just because I don't want it to get too tight. So I'm gonna put these also in the closet. Okay, so up here is where I keep a lot of my supplies. I do keep most of my packaging supplies up here. I found that it's just easier to keep it inside their actual boxes. And then as I start running low, I'll reorder. I haven't decided to buy wholesale yet on packaging, obviously, because I just don't have a lot of space. So that is going to be hopefully a update we'll do this year at some time. But for now, this is the setup, and I'm going to add these bubble mailers onto the top shelf. So I have them there and I can see them. So when they run low, I'll know to grab them from there rather than just reorder. Okay, so these I'm just gonna slip up here. And then I'm gonna put this bubble wrap on the corner over here. I use this pink more than I use the clear. So I'm gonna put the clear up here like that, out of the way. And then maybe I'll put this pink over here so I'm not like having to go through the white. Clear bubble wrap. Yay, we got it up. The thing that just came in this past week was also our A6 rose gold PVC binders. So I went through them, but I really need to look at them one more time before I place them on the shelves. The only thing is that we got another delivery of binders and other supplies from a vendor, or not supplies, or merchandise, I'd say, from a vendor. And I don't want to like make a whole spot for these to then have to move them for the other binders that Brent's going to help bring the boxes up for later today. So this is just going to stay in this box for now until we put all the binders out on the shelf and go through all of them all at once. I think it'll just be easier to dedicate time to do that one task. So anyway, I wanted to show you that they are back in stock. I know you guys have been waiting for these. We use these guys for our Pretty Pocket savings challenges. So here's mine. I have not started stuffing this one yet, but this is the Pretty Pocket Pancake Clubs savings challenge, or cubs. And each one is going to come with a custom matching paper clip. So this one has like a little ombre look of these pastel beads. I love them. And then it comes with a cash envelope where you can put your cash in, and then also this tracker inside here. So you can see, you can select whether you want to leave or you do 5, 10, 15, so on and so forth. And you can take that tracker out and then mark the bottom. But in the back are the little pieces. And so each one of these little pockets will have a piece, and you put the piece inside the pocket, and that will represent the $20, $100, or however much you're saving. So it kind of makes it fun because you have a different piece every time you put money away, and just makes it a little bit more exciting and fun. And yeah, so these come with a rose gold binder, also with a rose gold clip. And in our shop right now, we actually don't sell rose gold like a la carte. So this is the only rose gold paper clip that we're selling right now, and it comes with these savings challenges. So yeah, I'm so excited these came back in stock. I've been waiting for them forever, and now we have them and can sell it as a whole set. Let me know what you guys think about these, if you think it's a fun way to save, and if you bought one, and if you've enjoyed using it, because I want to make more. I love using them, but I wanted to get you guys' feedback and see if you do like it, like what would you like to see next? Or is there something else you'd like to see that comes in like a similar type bundle with the binder included? So yeah, let me know. Last thing we got is some vellum. So I am going to put this in the laser printer. So it is ready to go. It is kind of running low, so I want to make sure I have it fully stocked for today. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, this vellum paper, and I'm sure a lot of you that are watching already know what vellum paper is, but it is like a transparent paper, so you can see through it. You can print on. In the beginning, when I was starting to use this type of material, I was using an inkjet printer. I don't know, it's so hard for me to say that. And you could see the ink kind of bead up on top, and it took a really long time to dry. And so it was just causing me such a headache. So I eventually researched it and figured out that a laser printer is best for a vellum paper. And so I ended up purchasing a laser printer, but I bought like one that I could afford at the time, and it was just black and white, or well, not white, but black only. And that was very useful. I still have that printer and I still use it. It's in the other room. I use it more for like work and personal things. But then I still had the issue with the color. So I'm like, dang, I should have just like went ahead and spent money on a nicer printer and bought it where it does black and color. And so that's what we have now. I upgraded to a black and color printer, laser printer. So if you are looking into making cash envelopes, definitely suggest a laser printer. If anybody does use an inkjet and finds it is works really well for them, please put in the comments below for others what printer you're using, because I know that that was such a struggle for me in the beginning of opening my shop and using vellum paper. So anyway, let's get the printer stocked up and on to the next. Okay, so next up, we need to grab the Cricut. We're gonna move it over to the desk right here, and we're gonna start printing on the new printer, and we're going to laminate and cut with the Cricut all of the little savings challenge pieces. So we have those like ready to go. And I have that list, remember, on my like weekly calendar notepad thing. So we'll know how many we need of each. And I thought I'd just take a second to honorably mention little Oscar. He is one of our little mascots. Hey, Oscar, do you want to say hi to everybody? Oh, we just got an email. You want to see everybody? You want to see the belly? He just loves laying in the sun. This is Kinsley's boyfriend. This is Kinsley's boyfriend. He loves Kinsley and Kinsley loves him. He's just the sweetest. But he loves paper being printed. He absolutely loves it. So I bet you he's going to be bothering us soon when I start printing paper out. Okay, one of my weaknesses is definitely cord management, because this cord is just laying on the bottom of the ground underneath here. I'm going to take this cutter out of the way because we really don't need it here. We're not going to be cutting anything. The Cricut's going to be doing all this. And I kind of need this space to work. So I'm going to set it over here on a different tabletop and then bring it back when I'm done with the Cricut. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the laminator preheated. Also need my Cricut mat, so I'm going to set that over here and I'll kind of show you the full layout that I use. I grab my Cricut roller, I'm going to set that here. And so essentially I have my laminator over here, which I will be using glossy laminate, which is in the top filing cabinet over here. And I need my carrier. So I will laminate over here, then I'll roll it over here, and then I'll print it here. And then my computer obviously is over here, you can see. So I will be printing from that and telling it everything that it needs to do. So let me grab my to-do list. In total, we need 4 pocket girlies, 3 cupids. I also need to make 10 of the Koko Crafted by Koko bundles. That's the envelope and the 3 savings challenges for our shop, because the first 10 people were getting a free one. So I need to make sure those are prepped. I already have some prepped, but I want to go ahead and make 10 new ones for them. And then I'm also going to do 9 more. This way I have those ready and I can just grab them when the orders pop up. And then I need a Pause and Prosperity. I need 3 of those. I need 8 greenhouse savings challenges. I need 2 pancake cups and 3 breakfast diners. So in total, I need a lot, but I have been using, let me show you what I've been using. Let me pull you in just a little bit closer. Ooh, I don't think I'm supposed to shut it like that. There you go. Let me pull you in a little bit closer. I'm going to show you where I've been storing all this. I typically use these little, I don't know, whatever you call these little things. I use them for stickers, and you can see one kind of got messed up there and it bothers me so much. I need to get some goo off to get it off. But I use these to put the little pieces in so they're prepped. So I'm going to cross check, because when I was making this list that I was just showing you, I did not cross check what I already had prepped. So we can do that real quick and go through it. So these are actually the greenhouses. So I have 3 of those. They just need the actual Velcro put on them first, but I have 3. And let's see, I have 8 written down. So I really just need 5 now. Okay, and then this right here are the breakfast, the pancake cups, and we need 2. And guess what? We have 2, so that's perfect. So I won't need to make those. I still may, if there's time, make additional, because that's why I have these here, is because when I had the Cricut out, I went ahead and made more. It just makes life so much easier. And then I've got, these are all the pocket pieces for the Pause and Prosperity. So I have 4 of those, and we need a total of 3. So we are good to go on that. Oh my goodness, this is making my life so much easier. I'm so happy that I didn't forget that these were already made here. And then I have 2 Cupid's pieces, and I need 3. So we're just gonna need 1 more. So we really need to do the breakfast diner. We need the 5 greenhouses. And then just so you know, the greenhouse, I don't have one made up, but it's the equivalent of the Pretty Pocket Bakery. And so they're just little Velcro pieces that you put on this dashboard, and it comes with, oh, laminator's ready. It comes with an envelope, and then also an envelope for your pieces. So the one that I'm talking about right now is the, this one here, sorry, the greenhouse. So it's basically this, but in the like little kitty Bridgerton style that we did. kind of in this style for our freebie. The freebie right now, it's kind of in this cute springy greenhouse style. Another thing that I use for these that I need to make sure are prepped are these stickers. That's what I use on the packaging. So I print these and then I cut them myself. I do not use a Cricut. I just use my guillotine. And then I also have these little cards, which I like to keep in order, but I just messed that one up. So these I will keep in here, and I have all the different colors and styles. And that is what I put as the backing. So all of these are handmade. There's just so many little handmade pieces. Obviously having the Cricut do the work for me makes it a little bit easier, right? Because I just set it, but I have to dedicate like, oh my goodness, get in there. I have to dedicate this entire workspace down here to the Cricut. Eventually I wouldn't mind, I'll swing you around this way. I wouldn't mind like turning that desk into like the Cricut place, but then I'm not near my computer. And oh, we just got a sale. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me call you out, whoever you are. I won't tell you your last name, but Shwana. I hope that's how you say your name. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, and she just got a pocket bakery. So she just bought this savings challenge we were just talking about. How cool. So I was thinking about having this table over here, adjusting you just a little bit, turn into like the Cricut with something, or like, so I'm not having to move the Cricut on and off, but then I don't have my computer, so it's kind of like hard to like have everything in one place because there's so many things we're using. So for now, this works for me, and I just batch everything all at once. And so yeah, we're gonna keep it that way until we decide not to keep it that way. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these printed. I'm gonna get them laminated, and then I'll catch back up with you, and maybe film some of the process of doing this project. The printer is taking a little bit of time. I'm not sure what's going on to print out the Cricut design, so I'm going to check on that. And also my camera is about to die, so I'm going to sign off for now, and then I'll come back later, possibly when Brent is home. And also I'll be in the middle of some of this Cricut stuff, so I'll bring you along, but I need to stop and charge my camera and figure out what's going on with this printer. So I'll catch you in a few. So I have all of the designs for the Koko's Savings Challenge printed out. And I am going to laminate these. And I went ahead, instead of printing one design, then making it I went ahead and heated the laminator, as you saw earlier, and I'm just gonna print everything so I can laminate at once. So I'm gonna start laminating these, and then we will get the Cricut cutting. Quick update, guys. I just got done laminating all of these. So these are all the savings challenges for the Koko envelopes. And if you haven't seen these on the website, I think they're so precious. I don't have any. Actually, I might have one here. Some that are already cut, I'll show you, but we have a lot that need to be cut by the Cricut. Those are already ready and laminated. In our last launch, we launched a Crafted by Koko envelope. And so it's just a let me open this up and then I'll repackage it. It is a envelope for our shop. If you are a repeat shopper or just like the envelope in general, you can use it. It's called the My Koko collection, and on the back side is a transparent side with paw prints and the stripes, because I am a big stripe person. I love stripes. You'll see that a lot in the things that I make. And then it comes with 3 savings challenges, which is what I just laminated. So you get the envelope and the 3 challenges, or you can just get the envelope or the whole bundle, either way. But one of them is Koko taking a package to a happy customer, and there's the happy customers. Oh my gosh, we had another sale. So yeah, this is one of the challenges. Koko's taking a package all the way to a happy customer, and then each of the scissors are $10. So you can count it up. I believe this one you can save 100 with. And then the other one is a dog bone, of course. I'm trying not to get this glare from the window, but so here is Kinsley and there's Koko, and their paw prints going from your dog house all the way to a big bowl of food, and each of the paw prints are $10, and I believe this is safe. You can save 100 with that one. And then the last one is Koko's climb, and Koko is camping and going up the Husky Ear Mountains to her camp. If it'll focus there. And each of these bones are worth, or not worth, but if you check off each bone, they're $5. So I think in total it's $250 with the savings challenges that you can save, which I think is great, because if you're looking to do the advent box or you're looking to do a doggy bag, that'll help you save up for one of those. Even though I don't think anything up at this point has been $250, but at least you'll know you'll have enough, because the advent box was, I believe, 200. And so anyway, so yeah, that is what I'll be cutting with the Cricut right now. And Brent just got up here. He came home with Kinsley and Koko, and he did take them to get a pup cup, and which he said was a little bit of a struggle to do with the 2 of them. So he left them in the car and brought it out to the car for them. So they are napping right now. And I did a cute little short form content video for like Instagram and stuff of Koko sleeping on the ground, because here, let me show you what she looks like. So yeah, I did a little video of Koko sitting on the ground like she is now, because I just saw her. She's just like, she always likes to lay right in the middle of the room. Oh, look at her stretch. She has the best stretches. And we'll have a doggy bag. Brent just moved out the doggy bed because he has to bring in those boxes I was telling you about. But she'll just lay right here in the middle of the room. And a lot of times she'll come up here and lay by my feet, especially if it's storming. And there's a whole bed up here she can sleep in. Obviously, Kinsley and Oscar are in the bed right now, but there's plenty of room for all 3 of them. So yeah, anyway, I made a video of her down here sleeping as if she, with a cutter near her, as if she was like cutting paper and sleeping on the job, which I thought was pretty cute. But anyway, Brent is going to help me get these boxes in from our supplier, which I'm excited about. Unfortunately, I can't show you anything right now, but hopefully in future vlogs, I'll film what's in them so you can see, like, after they're launched, the colors of some of the stuff we're bringing in, or some of the different items that we have. So yeah, I'm going to have him bring that stuff in, and I think I'm going to film like a short form video of that too for Instagram and such, just because, I want people to see that we got some of our supplies in and some of our merchandise in for the next shop update. So let me tell my husband he needs to get to work. Okay, let me do that real quick. So another thing that I had prepped earlier on were all of these. So I have all the Paws and Prosperity dashboards, and then I have some that Like these all are just the dashboards. And then I have a lot of the pancake cups, but these actually have the envelopes in them there. I just need to add in the little pieces. And then I also, like this one doesn't have a dashboard, so I try to prep as much as I can. Like the seasonal girlies, this one is like ready to go. It just needs the pieces. And I have like 2 of the bakery ones. And then I have 1 Cupid's cash that's ready to go, except for I need the paper clip, which I actually have here. Brent had made me some. So I have a paper clip here that I can put with that. So I actually have 1 Cupid's fully, but everything else needs to be redone. So what I'm going to do is I obviously have already printed out the savings challenge, the Koko savings challenge right here. So those are gonna get cut. Then I'm gonna move on to the rest of the list. While I'm cutting, I am going to not just sit here and stare at the Cricut going. I am going to actually be sitting right there at my desk, and I am going to be designing some new savings challenges and because we have a spring launch coming up, and we also have our doggy bag that I want to go back in and double check some of the designs. I have a couple things I still need to finish the designs for. And so, yeah, I can't show that part. So I'll probably just come back later and show you where we're at, or I might sign off just because I really have a lot to do. But before I do sign off, because I think that might be what I do, just because I want to make sure that I am not distracted with filming, and I still need to batch content. If you look back at our list from earlier, I have to batch content, which I did post 1 video for today, and I have 1 video ready or like filmed, but I want to have a video for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I need 5 videos and I only have 1 prepped. So I need 4 more. And then I want Brent to set up the Shopify counter, and then we need to finalize these designs. And we still have, I think, 10, no, maybe I think it's 6 orders that we need to process today. So he has working on the paper clips for those. And then my orders, I believe, are going to include some of these. So I have to get on these. So anyway, I just can't be distracted, I guess is what I'm saying. But before I do sign off, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about like what we're doing with the shop this year, because I've been thinking about this and I want to share it with y'all. Something I've been thinking a lot about is just, you know, and I think if you heard it in my video where I'm talking about the 2025 recap, you might hear me saying I want to be more organized this year, more strategic, all these things about like this year. And I feel like so far I'm doing okay as far as this year's going. I have like a calendar that I've set up on my computer, and I'm trying to stick to that as much as possible as far as like when we're going to be launching the doggy bags, the advent box. So I'm like not thinking so last minute. I'm also trying to, you know, level up too with my content for social media and be more consistent with that as well. And obviously I have not been consistent with YouTube. So that's going to be like the big one this year, is making sure I'm getting these videos edited as quickly as possible to y'all. But I was thinking about all this, you know, like, you know, with us having so many different things going on, you know, we have our launches, we have our doggy bags, then we're updating our freebies. If you didn't know, we do a freebie that I'm trying to change out. Like every time you order, you get a free little freebie. And these ones have, most of them will have paper clips. I don't think I've had one recently that hasn't included a paper clip, but includes like a mini savings challenge there and then a larger savings challenge. But these get updated like every month or so, every other month. And then I also have my new thank you cards, which are hole punched and include like my information and QR codes on the back. So these are going to change out as well. So as you know, that's a lot. Like I'm going to be updating you guys on when these are changing out, when the freebies are changing out, and those are just free items. They're not even like, you know, something that you go and purchase. But then on top of that, I also want to update you when we're going to be doing shop drops, when we're going to be doing doggy bags, and when our advent box is coming out. So I thought to share with you guys exactly what my thought process is for the year. As you know, we are a cash stuffing community, and we need to know ahead of time how to save. And so I wanted to kind of give you guys a layout of what's in my mind. It might not actually turn out this way, but this way, maybe if I give you an idea of what it's going to look like this year for us, then at least you guys can kind of financially prepare if you're wanting to support our shop or see something that you like. Maybe you'll use the Koko's envelope to help you save for it. But we are planning on this year, if you haven't already seen on my Instagram or on YouTube Shorts or TikTok, that we are going to be doing a doggy bag again in April. So it will release in April, and I will be giving the date very soon. I just want to make sure everything comes in time before I actually give a finalized date. So stay tuned for that, but it will be in April. And then I wanted to also let you know that we'll be doing another doggy bag in the fall. So we're going to have 2 doggy bags this year. I think that is the safest way to go about it, is having 2, one in the spring, one in the fall, and then having in the winter, like right before the holidays, the advent box. So that is kind of the idea for our mystery bundles. I wanted to tell you guys that ahead of time for fall. I'm not sure yet if we'll release the fall doggy bag in August and then ship them out in September, or release it in July and ship them out in August. I'm not really sure yet, but it'll be sometime in the fall to allow us time to prepare after this doggy bag. And then on top of that, the goal this year is to have a launch or a shop update every single month. I want to make sure I'm staying on top of releasing new items or replenishing items that have been there. And so the goal is to have a launch every single month. I think that is a very tall order, just because last year we definitely did not do that many launches or shop updates, because I don't want to say they're all launches. Will there be new items? But the hopes is that we will be bringing in new stuff, but also updating, new things, or bringing in more quantity of stuff. So that is the goal. It'll be every single month that we'll be trying to update the shop. I would love to say it's going to be the same day every month, but I cannot guarantee that, because I do work a full-time job and so does Brent. So we're just going to have to kind of work together on this and see when it's best. And there might be a month that we skip because there's, maybe there's not much that we want to launch at that time or update. But that is kind of the goal right now, is that every month we'd like to do a refresh or update or launch of something, and then do the doggy bags. This way we're bringing you guys fresh items throughout the year, and it's not so hey, here's all this stuff all at once. Because that's what I was noticing last year, is we were waiting, having designs, and then we were launching everything all at once. And it was so many different items that we were having to reach for in our supplies all at one time. And then updating the website was so incredibly time consuming because of all the items. So I'd rather be more consistent with updating it, and that'll take a little bit less pressure off of us on launch days. So it'll be more fun, and I can hopefully vlog and spend time with y'all. And it'll also allow me to bring fresh things throughout the seasons a little bit more, rather than having, waiting. And anyway, I just see a real benefit in it altogether. So let me know your thoughts if you guys are excited about that. I just wanted to kind of give you the layout so you can plan at least for the doggy bags, since those are a little bit higher value. And then, know that every month you'll be seeing something fresh from us, along with the updated thank you cards and freebies, which might not come every month, but it might be every other month, or it could be every month. It just kind of depends. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all on that. Brent is working on some orders behind me on paper clips. I'm going to start getting to this Cricut machine here. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next vlog. Thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end. You are just so sweet for staying and hanging out with me, because I know I talk a lot. And I hope you guys enjoy your day, whatever it is you're doing, whatever day of the week it is. And please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All of your comments and your likes and all of your engagement that you guys share with me and our shop really makes a difference. And I thank you guys so much for allowing us to do this. We're having just a fun time, and know that like when you're getting an item from us, we're just having such a great time over here making it for you. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.